Stockholm is known for its awesome fika culture. It's a socially acceptable daily ritual centered around coffee and extremely high-quality pastries. And there are literally hundreds of bakeries in Stockholm, so I've narrowed the list down to 6 different bakeries, and hopefully by the end of this video I will know which one is my personal favorite. But first we need to establish some rules. At every bakery I'll be getting at least 2 pastries. One will be whatever the bakery is known for, their specialty, their pride and joy, if you will.
Perfect, yeah. And then I've seen you packing those snail things. What is that?
And to keep things fair and consistent, I will be also getting a cardamom bun at every single bakery. I know, Sweden is known for their cinnamon buns, but since there will be a lot of pastries with cinnamon already,
it definitely smells like a cinnamon bun with apples.
And personally, I'm a cardamom girl, we're gonna go with a cardamom bun. At the end of each spot, I will rate the flavors and the vibes of the bakery, so let's see what rating each place gets and if it lives up to the hype. Hi, my name is Polly. I've spent 10 years managing restaurants in London, and now I'm on a mission to visit 100 destinations to ask one question: what's good to eat? The first spot on our list is an Italian-inspired bakery called Ritorno. Ritorno actually has 3 locations across the city, but I specifically chosen the one on Torsgatan because it has a bakery on site. The name Ritorno literally means to return in Italian, because the original owner loved traveling to Italy, and honestly you can feel that in the warm and cozy vibes of the cafe. But the real star here is the baked goods counter. Just look at it. Naturally, I ordered the cardamom bun. I also opted for Ritorno's 2 seasonal pastries, the mini apple pie, and since Stockholm right now is in its Basque cheesecake era, I obviously had to try that one as well.
Guys, honestly, I haven't had coffee in the morning, so I have to take a moment to have a sip of this lovely, beautiful latte. Currently, apples are in season, so they decided to make apple crumble and vanilla custard mini pies. It looks absolutely wonderful. Look at this. It definitely smells like a cinnamon bun with apples. It's a pretty heavy boy, yeah, but it definitely has all the hallmarks of the cinnamon bun. So you can see the cinnamon, nice apples on top and some crumble. It's a good looking thing.
A quick note here, since I am a one-woman film crew, my main camera is on a tripod filming this angle, so I'll be using my phone for the important food close-ups.
I know it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. You get lots of sweetness from cinnamon sugar. Apples give that a little bit of tartiness, but I also really like the addition of vanilla custard, so it just makes this whole pie quite moist. Since it's a trendy thing right now in Stockholm, I had to try their Basque cheesecake. I have to kind of show you guys how beautiful and gooey it is in the middle. It's so beautiful, and I don't see any burn bits around it. Ooh, cuts through like butter. Let's get some of that berry jam. How good is this Basque cake? What? Like, it's pretty light as well, but it still has lots of flavor. I got a cardamom bun here. Really like how it looks. Again, very nice and puffy. Has a lot of glaze. Very beautiful, nice sugar and cardamom kind of finish on top. This is a nicely shaped bun. Very strong cardamom flavors. I think it's slightly on a sweeter side. Has a little bit of that touch of yeast taste as well. But I really like how nice and fluffy it is. It's like shape-wise, it's really lovely. It's a beautiful cardamom bun.
The vibes of the cafe are very cozy and unrushed. On the scale of 1 out of 10, 1 I would not come here again, and 10 I would spend an afternoon here, it's an 8.5. It's a solid choice, let's move on.
Bye, thanks so much guys. So our next spot is actually Pascal, and people are saying that this is basically the best place to have fika because it has some of the best atmosphere for fika in the city. But I'm here because they have Roastery, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get a couple of shots, because in my head, you can't really have fika without good coffee. So we're going to go inside and check out how good is their coffee.
Café Pascal has 4 locations in Stockholm. Today I'm visiting the Pascal Roastery in Hagastaden. The first thing that immediately hits you when you walk in is just how minimalist the design is. I love the massive wooden counter and the industrial vibe. They also have an extremely tempting pastry display and sell those very trendy, aesthetically pleasing breakfast bowls. But what really sets Pascal apart is their obsession with coffee. They roast their own beans right here, just across the room, and naturally I had to ask if I could film the roasting process.
So I literally just spoken to the roastery guy as well, and I'm lucky he's gonna be roasting some coffee. He's just waiting for the roasting machine to warm up, and I will be able to capture some B-roll of the roasting process. Yes!
This is where I met Andrea, who is the head roaster at Pascal. Before moving to Stockholm, Andrea spent over 10 years running coffee roasting at Caravan in London. Caravan is one of the best coffee roasters in London, which means Pascal kind of snapped an extremely good talent here. Pascal roasts their coffee light, true Scandinavian style, and by doing so, they preserve aromas and natural oils, saving as much of that coffee bean character as possible.
So it was really lovely to talk to Andrea and learn more about the coffee shenanigans in Pascal here. Gosh, it was so hot in the roastery, my goodness me. Oh my God, what a day so far. So much coffee knowledge, love it.
I ordered my flat white and 2 pastries.
I am finally eating and tasting all the beautiful things that Pascal has to offer. First of all, can I just point out how beautiful is this flat white? What I enjoyed about Pascal is that they have 2 different destinations that you can choose your coffee from. There is always Uganda one, and then they have one that they change pretty much on a weekly basis. And since the roastery is just behind me, they have freshly roasted the ones from Guatemala right now, and that's what I'm having here. Oh, that was a mouthful. Cheers to your coffee. Ooh, it definitely has some fruity notes there, just a tiny bit of sourness, but it's a really lovely combination. Pascal does quite a big, extensive breakfast menu, but they also have a small bakery section here. And one of the buns that the owner recommended me to try is this pistachio cinnamon. And look how beautiful it is. Really like this kind of pistachio paste on top. Wow, indulgent for sure, but so yummy. And what I love about this pastry is that it's not sweet, which is fantastic, because so far I have found pastries in Stockholm to be pretty sweet. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just personally I like them to be less sweet. And since I'm tasting cardamom bun in every single bakery, let's try this one as well. This has so much sugar on top. I love to see those big bits of cardamom on top. Doesn't have that much glaze, it's very sticky at the bottom. The bun is quite fluffy, but it's still very nice and moist inside. My God. And because you have these big bits of cardamom, just kind of add a bit of that kind of crunchy texture. I love it.
Pascal was great. The place was completely my vibe, and because of that, I would give Pascal 9.5 out of 10. But the real question is, can the next stop beat that?
Bye, Andrea. Have a good one. Our next spot is called Soccer Sucker, and it literally does pastries that look like art. Let's pop inside and have a look.
Soccer Sucker is located in Drottninggatan, and it's not your typical bakery. This place is run by 2 extremely accomplished award-winning pastry chefs, Bedros Kabranian and Frida Backer. And their resume is honestly quite intimidating. We are talking head pastry chef at Restaurant Francien and World Baker of the Year 2019. So needless to say, their pastries are going to be top-notch. The interesting bit is that they only have prices, they don't have the explanations. And the idea behind it is that there is so much love and care and skills and time that goes into making these pastries that it's up to stuff to describe all of this for you. I just literally went through all of the pastries here with Ivan and I cannot make up my mind. Everything looks absolutely delicious. I wish I had like 5 stomachs. This is so cool. Finally, I made up my mind and went for a blueberry cruffin, a chocolate brownie, and of course a cardamom bun.
I'm so grateful for Ivan and his time for running me through all these pastries, since the bakery is run by 2 bakers, Frida and Bedros. Bedros is more into pastries and Frida is more into those beautiful looking creations. I had to try both. Blueberry cruffin is one of the best sellers. I just love how rich is the color. Look how big it is. It's like half of my face. I'm gonna make so much mess. Wow. So it's a croissant dough. Inside we have blueberry compote, and then this white thing here, it's ashta thick cream, and it's flavored with orange blossom. Oh my God. Even though it's a croissant dough, the bakey is just flaky outside, but inside it's just soft, but still has like texture. Blueberry compote tastes like of those blueberries that you have foraged yourself in the forest, and then your mum made like a blueberry pie filling. That's at least what it reminds me of. Blueberry compote works really well with very creamy ashta. I'm floored. I'm genuinely floored that you can have such level of pastries here. I tried Bedross's pastry. Let's try Frida's chocolate brownie. Looks so beautiful. I don't want to do anything to it. Ooh. Ooh. How beautifully layered is this? Oh, it's gonna be delicious. Oh wow. The bottom is definitely kind of like a chocolate brownie, very rich, very indulgent. The cream is so nice and light, and the fact that you have a little bit of that coffee, a hint of coffee at the top, it doesn't make it too chocolatey. It's kind of like just cuts through the chocolatiness. This is, oh my God. This is the type of thing you want to have when you have a very sad day and you just want to cheer up yourself. It's just happiness on a plate.
Time to taste the cardamom bun.
I feel like since I came to Stockholm, I'm like 90% cardamom. Cardamom everywhere. All right. Oh, wow. It's an interesting glaze on top they've got here. It's quite crumbly. It's a big fluffy boy, and inside it has brown butter. Let's taste it. Wow. It tasted literally like if you were to put cardamom inside croissant, and then the brown butter just kind of makes the whole pastry a little bit more moist. It's something that I haven't had in Stockholm before, so that's quite interesting. Very beautiful dough. I thought, looking at it, that it might be on the dryish side. Dare I say, it's not at all. It's so nice and moist. That's pretty dope.
Overall, Sakura Sucre was a very elevated experience. Pastries look fancy and refined, but the flavors are still deeply familiar and so very comforting. And because of that, I give this place a 9 out of 10. Before continuing my important quest to find the best bakery in Stockholm, I want to share a tiny moment that made me feel like a local in the city. One of my favorite experiences in Stockholm happened to be riding the small ferries. Each morning, I boarded boat number 80 to Nybroplan in the city centre. And what is awesome is that on board there is a thermos of filter coffee, free for anyone to enjoy. So I put myself a cuppa, step onto the deck and take in the views as the city slowly woke up. Honestly, these ferry rides became one of my favourite parts of exploring Stockholm. During these moments, I didn't feel like a tourist at all. I felt like a local who was simply commuting through one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Thank you.
Next up is Skeppsbro Bakery, located on the edge of Gamla Stan, and this place is iconic for 2 reasons. First of all, their pastries. Everything here is high quality and made completely from scratch. They even mill their own flour. Also, behind the counter, you can literally see a small army of bakers shaping buns in real time, which means there is always something fresh coming out of the oven. I came here with a clear plan to buy a cardamom bun and a shrimp sandwich. The second reason I love Skeppsbro Bakery is the fantastic views from their terrace. On one side, you get gorgeous views of the old town's historic buildings, and on the other, you're looking straight out over the harbour and the boats.
Oh, nice. So I've got here 2 things. Obviously, cardamom bun. It's probably as synonymous as ABBA and Vikings when it comes to Swedish culture and Swedish food. Oh God, it's so nice and sticky. Oh, it smells of cardamom so nicely. It's generous when it comes to cardamom. It's nicely kind of crackled on top and inside. It's not dry at all. It's very moist. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful bun. I'm happy right now. This is the reason why I flew to Stockholm, honestly. To be here and eat a cardamom bun and look at the beautiful Stockholm in front of me. And now to the prawn sandwich. You get 2 slices of rye bread with some seeds on top. And then inside you get prawns with, I would assume, some mayo. Yep, and some salad. All right. Oh my God, this is a very lovely sandwich. Yeah.
I will admit, I'm extremely biased when it comes to this bakery. On my previous 2 visits to Stockholm, I never missed a chance to visit this bakery, and I'm fairly certain I'll be coming here on my next trip too. And because of this, I'm giving this bakery a 9 out of 10. Now it's time to leave the old town and hop on the metro, heading north to our next bakery, which is a local favorite.
So our first bakery is Lillebrors Bakery, which allegedly sells the best cardamom buns in the city, and I'm here to get one. It does usually get quite busy, but I'm hoping I'll be able to capture some shots for you guys. Let's get in.
Lillebrors Bakery is located in Vasastan. It's a tiny yet beloved local gem since 2016.
They said yes to filming, so let me show you around. Yay!
It's a brainchild of Stefan Berg, a man who is literally a little brother to another baker, hence the name. The interior is cozy and rustic, dominated by a big wooden counter. The bakers are constantly at work, so you can watch fresh cardamom buns and sourdough bread come to life right in front of you, which I enjoyed watching a lot. Finally, I was ready to order.
I'm definitely gonna go for 3 of your buns. Allegedly, you guys are the best when it comes to cardamom, so I have to try your cardamom bun. And then I've seen you packing those snail things. What is that?
That's croissant, cinnamon.
Can I have that one as well? The question is, you know the gentleman who is piping those buns there, what are they?
They're called cream buns.
Can I please have that one? If you guys sell it or you're not selling it yet. That's lovely, thank you so much. Honestly, this bakery is so super tiny. It's busy pretty much all the time. Like, it comes in waves, but you pretty much see the queue out of the door all of the time. But I've got my buns. Lovely girl over there really has helped me out to select some of the best bits that they're known for. And they're still really, really warm, straight out of the oven. I literally saw a guy piping cream into this cream brulee 3 minutes ago. So it's as fresh as it gets. Let's start with this one. It's a cinnamon snail. And I literally saw everybody in front of me getting one. Every local was like, yeah, pack that one with me. So I was like, I'm gonna go for that one. I think Sweden runs on sugar, cinnamon, and dough. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's really buttery, really flaky and crunchy outside, and so nice and moist. And there's not overpowering amount of cinnamon. So it's really like a lovely thing to have with your morning coffee. I love it. Cream bun, as they call it here. My God, this is so yummy. So basically what is here is vanilla custard and cream mixed in together, so it's nice and light but still has lots of flavor. And then there's some cardamom there as well. Oh God, this is delicious. They're literally doing construction work next to me, so sorry for the sound. I've obviously got the cardamom bun as well. It's just here in front of me. So it has lots of sugar at the bottom, like it sticks around. I really like the glaze. And the way they knead the dough, it's really lovely. It's not a big bun, but let's taste it. Sweet. It's moist inside. Has plenty of that crushed cardamom on top that add a little bit of that crunch. It's very gooey and doughy in the sense that you don't even need to have a coffee with that. It's just very lovely and delicious bun. So yeah, wow. Lillebrors, that's awesome.
Lillebrors Bakery does very, very good pastries. However, the lack of seating is a bit of a letdown. Not a deal breaker though. I scored this bakery a 9 out of 10. The next place does allegedly the best cookies in town, and it has been all over my social media. Krumel Cookies was founded by Kaja Hextenberg during the pandemic. She sold cookies via Instagram before opening the store in Valhallavägen in 2022. Krumel Cookies was also the place where I managed to speak to Hannah about the fika culture.
It's like a very essential part of our identity being Swedish. I would say we do it quite often. It's like at work, at offices, there would be like, oh, let's have a lunch fika or a fika before lunch or a fika after lunch. I feel like Stockholm has evolved a lot within the fika scene the past 5 years, so there's a lot more to choose from, like from a lot of different cultures. I would say Krümel is also one of that for sure. So yeah, that's like one of the things that Swedish people like to do the most. So like, hey, do you want to go grab a fika?
I love that inside scoop on fika, and it was finally time to see if Krumel cookies taste as good as they look. So I decided to go all in and order 3 cookies.
Oh my God, guys, finally got my cookies and they look so fantastic. We're gonna start with the OG one, which is basically the classic crumb. I love very generous helping of the sea salt on top. It looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, yum. Look at this. All right, let's taste it. It's really nice and thick cookie, so it's pretty high. It's super gooey inside. It has this lovely dollop of hot chocolate or chocolate on top, and that sea salt just skyrockets that chocolate flavor to the moon. It's so yummy. Oh my God, it's such a like comfort cookie. How are you working here? I would be eating that cookie all of the time. Then I also seen a lot of people highlighting creme brulee in a cookie, so they have it here as well, but currently they have cinnamon creme brulee here. So it does have milk chocolate instead of white chocolate inside, and also there is that vanilla custard that you can probably see in very many pastries here in Stockholm. So I was like, okay, let's try that one. Let's open it up. It's probably gonna ooze. It's probably gonna ooze, the cream is gonna come out. Yeah, there's quite a bit of that vanilla cream there. Nope, almost broke it. This is amazing. This is more like a crumbly cookie, so it just kind of like falls apart easier. The fact that there is vanilla cream inside and that cinnamon just pairs so well together. I think I actually like this one even more than the first one. And I also got the matcha cookie, because matcha is all the craze right now, but I've just really enjoyed the color. Oh wow, look at the gooiness of matcha inside. That's really cool. And it's so funny, as soon as 12 o'clock hits in, everyone is coming in to get some cookies. Very strong matcha flavor, and I really like a bit of that white chocolate inside there. I'm so happy, and sad at the same time. I'm happy that I got to taste those beautiful cookies, but I'm sad that we don't have them in Tallinn.
I have to say, I was scared that I would be hit by an intense sugar rush that store-bought cookies usually give me. But after consuming Krumel cookies, I actually felt good.
I was expecting these cookies to be super, super sweet, but they're not.
I rate Krumel cookies 10 cookies out of 10.
Thank you so much, Hannah. You've been fantastic. Have a good one. Bye.
The last bakery on this list is the one that everyone knows about and most probably plans to visit.
So very last bakery is Stora Bakery, and honestly the reason why I have chosen this bakery is because the building looks like this. And also it has been housing different bakers for many centuries, and it looks pretty dope inside, so let's pop in and have a look.
Stora Bakery is located in Östermalm, literally right next to the Royal Dramatic Theatre. The building has been home to Ritorno Bakery for over 300 years, so there is a lot of baking history in these walls. Before coming to Stockholm, I've seen Stora Bakery in basically everyone's itinerary, which made me a little nervous that it's going to be a very touristy place.
This place is honestly really busy. The queue is constantly out of the door and the guys are just working constantly. So yeah, it's a busy place, but you are getting served very quickly though.
And yes, upon arrival, there were definitely a lot of tourists, but I also spotted quite a few locals, especially mums with prams, which honestly feels like the strongest possible endorsement.
Hello. So could I please have one of your cardamom buns, your salted vanilla bun, and let's have your breakfast bun here as well. Amazing. All right, so I finally got my selection of pastries here. So what do we have here? I think it's a cinnamon swirl, and you have some sort of dollop of vanilla on top of it with some salt. So that's something I'm gonna start with. Here you go. It looks really beautiful. Nice, lovely glaze. Let's just dig in. Oh wow, this is really good. The pastry itself is not really too sweet, but you do have that cinnamon sugar filling inside, which obviously makes it quite sweet. Lots of flavor, and then you get that vanilla cream with some salt on top, which kind of works really nicely in contrast. It's a really good bun.
At this point in the bakery crawl, I'm approximately 99% sugar and cinnamon, so I needed something savory.
Then I also have the breakfast bun, so I would say it's probably a very typical Swedish kind of breakfast bun that people have here. So it's just a white bun, and then inside you have cheese and some cucumber. Let's have a bite. Honestly, guys, I thought it's going to be a little bit on the boring side, considering that the filling is literally just cheese and cucumbers, but it works. It really does. Don't be fooled by just simple ingredients. It's really quite good. And as I'm doing comparison of all the cardamom buns across all the bakeries, we have the beautiful cardamom bun here. It's nice and fluffy. It's not too flat. It has lots of those cardamom bits on the top. Just gonna... Knowing that Swedish buns can be on the sweeter side, for me personally, I would always dust off the extra sugar on top. All right. Cardamom bun number 6. This is awesome. It's quite like moist and doughy inside. You still have like lots of that cardamom coming at you. The pastry is not too sweet, which I absolutely love. And again, that glaze is just beautiful. I mean, I'm a fan. Stora guys, you know what you're doing.
Before I tell you my score for Stora Bakery and reveal the winner, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've just been through. After visiting 6 bakeries, I can confidently say that Stockholm has absolutely world-class bakeries. And the score difference between the bakeries is pretty marginal, which just shows how high the overall standard is. Now, Stora Bakery. The cardamom bun was among the best I tried in this entire video. That said, the bakery is busy, so it's not a place you would sit down to relax. And because of that, my overall score for Stora Bakery is 9 out of 10. Now that the results are in, the winner is Pascal Roastery, and honestly, I think it's fair. Their cardamom bun had these little chunks of cardamom that just hit the spot, and dough itself was the perfect level of sweetness for me. And let's be real, the obsession with coffee definitely helped to seal the deal. As it is my last video from Stockholm, I felt it was only appropriate to climb to the highest point of Stockholm to reflect on my 5 days in the city. It's a little bit poetic to finish my 5-day saga here in Stockholm at the probably highest peak in the city with some fantastic views on the whole of Stockholm during the sunset. I set out to cover 22 spots and I think I ended up covering 19 or 20 spots. So honestly, it was a jam-packed schedule. It was running from one spot to another spot, making sure that I'm delivering. I wish I could have taken it a bit slower, so I could enjoy the town itself. But I got to meet so many fantastic chefs and learn so many things about Stockholm through them that, it's the compromise that I'm willing to have. This is our first destination of the What's Good to Eat show. Yeah, baby. All right, guys, it's been emotional, honestly. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.